Hi everyone, happy Sunday. It is November the 19th, y'all, 2023. It is a beautiful day in my neighborhood. I hope it is for you as well. So let us get started shortly. I'm always trying to make sure that I'm logged in good, that I'm not having any difficulties, and just making sure that this stream is going the way that it needs to go. Last Sunday, I had some tech issues. I hope that they are worked out today. So bear with me if anything happens. Hopefully, I won't have a glitch of any kind. So I am indubitably Sanice. I am your Dooney and Bourke enabler. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to this live today. I appreciate all the supporters, all of the subscribers, new and old. I love you. Thank you so much for being just a wonderful support system, as well as those that have utilized those affiliate links. As I'm a part of the Dooney and Bourke partner program, and it just helps me be able to help you a little bit more. So I am so appreciative. In the chat box, I have dropped a couple of links of some bags that I want to talk about today. And so, hi, Sunflowerish. I'm happy you're here today. I hope you're having a beautiful day. But some of those bags, I'm not going to talk. I don't think I have a lot of links for the ones, or they're probably not really out just yet. But a couple of those links I've dropped. One bag in particular we're going to talk about today, which is the deal of the day. I kind of slacked off this week, y'all, because I just didn't want to continue to overload you all with all these wonderful deals, because I know that Black Friday, it's going to be a surprise to us all, because I don't know if there's going to be any additional items or deals that may come about the closer we get to Black Friday, which is this upcoming Friday, or if whatever is out there now is pretty much it. And I've been really following closely I Love Dooney for their sales, because in my mind, as a shopper and a lover of Dooney and Bourke, I tend to gravitate towards that site first before I go to Dooney.com, because of where I am with my pocketbook. I'm really particular as to which items that I want and things of that nature. So, and then we're gonna possibly have a special guest. I hope that she's able to log in today. And so we got a real wonderful, crazy, zany thing to discuss on her end. So let me make sure that I'm in pretty good right now, and then we'll go ahead and get going for this day. I'm probably not going to meet next Sunday. I don't know. So still be on the lookout on my community tab to let you all know. I might come in early Friday. I don't know yet. This week is just kind of going to be a lot different than my norm. So I hope that I am able to log in on next Sunday and do my live, but right now I probably won't. But okay, uh, we'll talk about it in just a moment. Let's see, what am I doing right now? Trying to do something, y'all. I'm always trying to multitask different screens, which really is tablet or cell phone or another cell phone and another tablet, and my other screen that I'm always trying to utilize. Okay. I think I got this good to go. Let's see. Let me turn this down, because I know that you're going to hear all of that. All right. So today on Dooney, not Dooney.com, but I Love Dooney, they have a wonderful deal of the day. And I don't have this particular bag in Pebble grain, this silhouette in Pebble grain, but I do have it in another silhouette or another leather. We'll say that. Yeah, I have it in another leather. So what I want to do is show you all this bag. I'm going to get this going to show you the bag. If you have not ventured over to I Love Dooney today so far, this lovely bag here is on sale. It is the Pebble Grain hobo for 109 with code love. I think that that is a wonderful deal for this bag. I know the other silhouette. I keep saying the other silhouette. The other, hey, Simply D. Hey, Deborah. I'm just looking over, seeing you all. The other bag that I do have is I think I got that in for about 99 bucks, and then eventually, because of the type of leather, it went down. Actually, it went down. And what I want to talk about, I do have this bag. I'm going to show you. I think this is a good deal. I think this is a wonderful deal. I have it in Florentine, and I have carried this particular color. I think I have it in a couple of colors, but I have it in Florentine. I don't have it in Pebble grain. And it's funny because this particular Florentine hobo, it actually is kind of funny to me because the back of it kind of looks like it's pebble grain. But nonetheless, this particular hobo is on sale in pebble grain for 109. And I want to show you a little bit better this particular bag. The thing about hobos that I love with Dooney and Bourke, they give us a variety of hobos that are different. And I gravitated towards this one because I love this type of strap. And it gives me like this double strap for a shoulder bag. And it has these large O-rings on the side. It's not removable or anything, but I just like this, the way this style of hobo is. I love this triangular shape on the side of a hobo. That's why I love hobos, because it fools you into thinking that, oh, that's not a real big bag. But once you get inside and put everything in it, because it gets larger, and if you look at the bottom of it, comes with feet. It's a nice size bag, a nice size bag. That's why I say that price right now is really good. I would be cautious in seeing if that bag will go down a little bit more. But the way this Florentine, I paid when they started dropping the price, I think I paid 99 for it. Then eventually they just went crazy, and it was for $79 for like at least a month, it seems. And that was just some months ago. Um, and so this, I think, is just a wonderful hobo to have in your collection. I just love the style, the feel of it. I ended up getting this as well in the Denison, and this is in the color teal. This one is on sale, but it's not at that price point. But I'm just showing you the silhouette itself of how that looks. The strap is a little bit different. I think this Florentine that I have is a lot closer to that pebble grain style. So if you're thinking about this, get it. It's on sale right now for 109 with the code love. I think that's just a good deal. And they have a variety of colors. Here you'll see that it comes in the color, of course, black. It comes in black. With black, the strap is black. So that's a whole vibe there, because in the Florentine it's all one color. Brown Tomorrow, and I'm not gonna go through all these colors, but of course it has plum wine. And I have been looking at this, and I was just like, before it went on sale, I said that it was on my list, but I don't know right now, because I don't know why I kept looking at the teal again, as if I don't already have a bag in teal. Spearmint is also on my radar too in this hobo. I just think that it's a good deal, and you may truly want to look into that. So that's the bag of the day, the deal of the day. This is in Florentine. That's not currently at that price point, but it is in pebble grain. Go ahead and get that. If you know you're not gonna get it for yourself, definitely get it for someone else. Look at how much room is here with this bag. So much room and space because of this type of strap. And I have a sweater on, and normally it depends on what material, because I don't really have those nice broad, I guess, shoulders. I'm not a dude. But um this bag just stays on the shoulder pretty good. It doesn't slide. I love the carry. I love the hobo. So check that out for the deal of the day on I love. No, yeah, it is. I love Dooney. I was about to say Dooney.com. I love Dooney today. 109 is that price point. Another bag that I want to talk about that I was really kind of keeping to myself because I don't know, I was looking at it and I was just like, I don't know if anybody was really still interested in this particular silhouette. I think the price is good. I think the price is good. Um, I had to go back through my archives of the bags that I've purchased. And the one thing that I did see was that this bag was just, they switched the price of this particular silhouette because it was $100 cheaper than it used to be. And it probably was cheaper than that when it first came out. But as of lately, they did not have this color. And I think a lot of people were pretty much interested in this bag color that I have. And so today I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it. I'm not going to keep it to myself. I'm not going to be stingy, y'all. Ooh, I'm really not about to be stingy with you all. I'm about to put y'all up on something that maybe you have seen, maybe you have not seen. But if you are indeed interested still, and I'm going to take my face off the screen. If you're interested in the large satchel in Pebble grain, guess what? They have this Pebble grain in plum wine with the code Black Friday for $188.30. I personally think that is a wonderful deal, especially with the original price now at $538. I love my bag. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much that I want to share it with you all again today. She's just sitting back behind me. I love this bag, y'all. I love this bag. I love it. I love it. This bag is on sale. So if y'all love purple like I do, y'all better go and get it. $188 for this big, large. This is a huge bag. I don't even have it packed to capacity. At this point, I probably could use it for a little small. Simply D. You got yours yesterday? Okay. You got this? This the plum wine? Or you talking about your Denison? Because this right here for anybody. I love it. I love this bag. I love this color. And there's some other little goodies that I'm gonna talk about that's in here that I want to share. Probably one goodie, but I love this bag. I paired it up with my slim wallet in spearmint because I just thought it would be like just fun to have. Oh, you got it in a regular size. I love big bags. I love this bag. It is fun. It is a real fun carry for me. I'm happy that it comes in pebble grain because I really wasn't feeling the Florentine that well. Oh, I love this bag and I need to get it off my shoulder because I might try to carry it this week and I don't want to. But I love this bag. 188, y'all. 188 in the plum wine, specifically the plum wine. Catch it because I think that's just a wonderful score for the color as well as the satchel itself. If you don't like the large, that's okay. That's all right. I believe they have a couple of other sizes. The regular size, I don't know if they have any other size other than the regular and the large that's currently on sale. I'm trying to get this other bag. They have it in midnight. So I decided to bring my midnight satchel out. The midnight satchel is on sale for $209. This is really a dark navy. That's pretty much what it is, a dark navy. And so, yeah, here it is. I haven't carried her in a minute, so that's why she's looking like this in storage. I'm going to have to go back through all of my bags and really stuff them better than what I've been doing. But I do have these makeup holders. I had to go back and figure out what this is. Purchase these little nets makeup holders for your brushes. Put these on your tassels to preserve them and make sure that they're not all wild and crazy and crinkly and wrinkled. But that's a wonderful investment. Go on Amazon to do that. But this is the bag in midnight. It's dark. I know I spent under $200 for this bag as well, and it's not even smiling in the right direction. I want to say it's going the other way, and I don't want that, so I need to really figure that one out. But the midnight is currently on sale for $209 if you want this satchel. The large ones are on sale, but that $188 for that plum wine, y'all, that is a wonderful deal. I'm sorry, I can't express that. If I was crazy in my mind, I would just get another one just to have in case something happened to the other one. That's just how crazy it is for me. It's a wonderful deal. It's a wonderful deal. If you scroll back up, hopefully you can scroll back up in the chat or the comment section, you'll see the code for the large pebble grain satchel. I particularly put the plum wine up there. So if you're interested, scroll back up, click on that link, and you'll be able to score that bag at that price point with the code Black Friday. Wonderful, wonderful deal. Another bag that is within my and I'm having some sinus issues, y'all. My drainage is really there. So excuse me when you hear me sniffing. Another item that is currently at a good price point, because I think it always goes to around about this price. I don't think it gets any lower than that. Would be the, and let me, because I'm multitasking, y'all. I'm multitasking. It is the on the go cosmetic case for $29. Get it. If you haven't, get it. I think that this is a wonderful piece to give someone that you don't even have to use it as a cosmetic case. I have it in this purple grain bag. This is multi-dimensional. You could use this case for anything, any way you want to. It could be a little cute small clutch. I remember seeing my aunt when she worked at what it was called back in the day in McRae's. She had a clear one of these bags. It wasn't a Dooney and Bourke, but just to see, I think hers was more so along the line of the larger one that is not in rotation, that I wish they would have in rotation again. But let me put that to the side for you. I think that's bad. But this particular one is on sale. And like I said, you could just do wonderful different things with it. I have it in the clear and this one. I switch it up. You could put all your pens and pencils. If you're a crazy pen and pencil nut like I am, this would be great. If you have a backpack like I occasionally will carry that has my work stuff or my school stuff in it, and you want to put all your little accessories in it, this is a great pouch to put all of that in. $29. If you have a teen that does not carry a bag and she is going through her experience her own set of womanhood, get her a black one to put all her personal items in. This is just wonderful. Keep it in your desk at work, because y'all probably share a bathroom. Be able to have all of your personal items. Keep it in your desk. I used to do that with another one of my pouches. It was wonderful. That way I won't have to try to carry that every day and then downsize and forget it. You could do so many things with this pouch. You could put some snacks in here. You can do whatever your mind tells you to do with the pouch. This is the pouch for you. It is durable. It is long lasting. It is a nice size, and it can be it can be very private if you get the black one. If you get the clear one, hey, $29. I think this is a wonderful deal, wonderful gift. You could surprise someone and get them a little small coin case. You can get them a couple other little items, maybe a key fob. Put all of that in here. Give it to them as a gift. They'll be like, why you give me this? But then they'll know that, hey, I could do so much with this. I tell you, I'm not gonna say I have wasted money on pen pouches and stuff, but now I have grown and experienced all of that, and I definitely love to use this as such. I haven't just yet because I have a lot of makeup items that I usually, and I downsize this. I have makeup pencils and um my sharpener that I utilize. And it looks like I need to clean this out because once again something has gotten loose in here. Probably my sharpener. I need to clean it out because some stuff is in here. But yeah, I can show y'all everything I got. I got my Fenty lip stuff. I said lip stuff. My lipstick. I have this mascara sample that I took from my mom a while ago. Have yet to use. I have my MAC. I love MAC, but I also love Fenty now. Try to support Black-owned businesses. Some scissors, other stuff, just a whole bunch of stuff in here. And I don't miss a beat when I remember where it is. Because sometimes I switch up and put it elsewhere. But I have 2 of these, and I have a clear, the clear case. $29. Hit them up. Hit them up on I Love Dooney and get that. I don't think I have a link for that. I have not tried to discover if they do have that. And if they do, I'm going to drop that link in the chat as well. They do. So hit that link for the It on the Go cosmetic case. You can get that. I Love Dooney. I'm not going to stress it anymore. I Love Dooney. Make sure you use the code Black Friday. Black Friday, $29. The deal of the day, you need to use the code LOVE. I think it's the code LOVE for the deal of the day to get it at the price point of $109. All right. Another bag, which I don't have that one in the particular leather, but I do have that silhouette. And I'm going to put this in so I can pull it up for you all. And it's also falls along with the Black Friday deal is the Kylie hobo. The Kylie hobo, my mom has it in the color slate. I love this hobo. I tell y'all again, I love hobos. And so I love Dooney and Bourke's wonderful way of doing different things. Hey, friends forever. Doing different things with the hobos. I love it, love it, love it. You can score this one for 109 as well. 109. And let's do a comparison real quick. You have to use the code, I believe it's code Black Friday as well to get this Kylie hobo in Pebble grain for 109. So let me do a quick comparison. First of all, I have the Kylie and Greta. But let me tell you something. My mom and I carried our bags not unknowingly the same Sunday to church. And I felt like her Pebble grain, because it is a little bit more of a stretchy leather, was bigger than my Greta. This is structured. This is not going to move. This is not going to expand. And so I love that particular silhouette in the Pebble grain. As I stated before, with the hobo, I love that triangular shape. And y'all, if y'all hear some noise, my mom is on the phone talking loud. So just excuse that. She's having a good time on the phone and I love it. The Kylie hobo also comes with the zipper compartment on the outside. It's not a very tall bag, but it's a cute bag that offers a lot of that room because I keep pointing under the armpit where it's not snug, but it's just right to be under close to your arm where you could just, rest down, and I don't think it's going to move. I haven't had any issues with the bag moving, sliding down. So let's compare that with the other hobo. So we have this hobo. It is taller. It's taller. Both of these are for 109 with the code Black Friday. Both are in Pebble grain. They're not going to be in Greta. They're not going to be in Florentine for their price point. They are in Pebble grain. But if you love hobos like I do, you see how these flow. The Kylie does not come with feet under bottom. Let me verify. I don't think it does, but the Pebble grain hobo does. So I'm just going to sit here with these under my armpits. But I love these bags. They are just wonderful. No, the Kylie does not come with feet on the bottom. You can score it. It does come in a few different colors. Let's check those colors out. It comes in black. Then they have black. So that strap is going to be black as well. I don't know why it's not coming up on my end. Let me try to go back to it. Yeah, it's not pulling up. But caramel comes in midnight blue and bone red, brown tomorrow, beautiful color. Jeans and taupe. 109 with the Black Friday code. Y'all go ahead, get on over to I Love Dooney and get these bags. If not for yourself, definitely get it for someone else. And I do have the code, the affiliate code, or not the affiliate code, but the affiliate link in the chat. If you scroll back up to the top, you will be able to get the Pebble Grain Kylie Hobo. Beautiful, beautiful bag. I love it. Let's see. Another bag that I saw is sitting right here by me. I think it was Mono's Beauty that did a wonderful take on the small Russell tote. It's either the small, I think it was the small Russell tote. Um, I love the Russell, but I really gravitated a while ago towards the small Russell in Pebble Grain. I've been watching this bag as well to see whether or not it's going to be on sale because I really want to see it come down pretty good. Now, what I would probably tell you if you have ever called any of the outlet stores, call them and ask them if they have the Pebble Grain Small Russell on their clearance table or just to find out how much it is there. Because this summer when I went to the Vegas store, accident. When I went to the Vegas store, this was for 99 bucks. This one. And this is in the color leaf. I also have it in the color spearmint. Wonderful deal. Now, let's get back to what's on Black Friday. Even though I purchased this for 99 bucks, I think my spearmint probably was 150 when I purchased it on I Love Dooney a couple of years ago. And I do believe that this is a good deal for that too. Now, if I can get something lower than that, I'm there for it. This one also comes in plum wine. So y'all know I was just like, oh Lord, what am I gonna do? Because I want to purchase everything that's in plum wine, and I don't have about $5,000 to do with it. But plum wine is just taking over my life and my brain. um, but it does come in the color jeans with the code Black Friday. You can get this for $155. With the code Black Friday, you can get the plum wine for $153.30. I don't know how they came up with this price point. It's kind of funny to me, but $153.30, you can get this small Russell tote. It's just it offers to me and carry just a real nice feel of not being such a big bag, but you're able to put a lot in this little thing. A lot. It reminds me of carrying maybe a hobo. The straps are thick, the rolled handle straps. I just love it. I really do. I just love this bag. I love this carry. Um, and I don't always have to carry it on my shoulder, but the way that I do put things in here, it's not, I can't really, it's gonna be too heavy. I don't want to rip my arm socket. Uh, so I usually just carry it on my shoulder. But I love this bag. I think that's a decent price. It's a decent price simply because the original price of the small Russell tote in Pebble Grain is $398. Do you want to get this for $398? I don't. But for 155 or 153, I'll take it. But this is one of those bags that I have talked about before where if I see a bunch of colors and these colors stick around after Thanksgiving, I wonder if there's going to be a significant push for them to be reduced and pushed on out, because we're talking about I Love Dooney. And then if I were to go and compare and see what they have on Dooney.com, they probably got a bunch of these already ready to go out, and nobody may be buying them, so they're going to push them on over to I Love Dooney. They're not going to have a large, and I don't work for Dooney. I don't work at Dooney in Bourke, but I am just gauging off of just observation that once they get a good inventory of bags, excuse me, y'all, and at Dooney, and then it's like, okay, now we still producing. Let's go ahead and ship these over. But we already got a lot over here. They're gonna have to mark them prices down to get rid of them. And so I'm wondering if that's gonna be one of those bags. When I see a bunch of colors, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to come through and reduce those prices. And if there has traditionally been a pretty good sale in the past with these, which I think it has been, I think they may come down. I really believe they may come down. So that's what my hope is. If that will come down a little bit further. I think that it's just catching your eye now and getting your attention. Another bag that has definitely gotten my attention that I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Still is in the family of the small Russell tote, but it is this beautiful Safiano because they came in plum wine. And I said, what in the world are y'all doing over there at Dooney? I have to have this bag in Safiano. I don't have a tote in Safiano. I think this will be great. And then also this beautiful cranberry. Oh wow. Such a beautiful color. This smoke gray is pretty, but you can get these four colors: smoke gray, cranberry, plum wine, and deep teal of the small Russell for 104 with the code Black Friday. I think that's close to 99 bucks. I can rock with that, and that's why I was looking at it. If there's some other bags that are on here or other colors, you can get that for 119. That beats that 155.30 and at 155 price point. In Safiano, beautiful carry, beautiful colors. I think this is a wonderful bag to purchase for someone as well for a gift. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all got some wonderful gift ideas that's out here. I'm just telling y'all, it's some wonderful gift ideas that's out here. And what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna say I can't think of anything? I'm giving y'all the what I think are just some really wonderful gift ideas. And I'm not gonna say you all haven't thought about it, but these prices are really just they're calling out, letting you know that hey, we got these bags on sale. Y'all need to probably go ahead and try to scoop these up. Um, I let me check and see how long these deals are going to last. I know last week particular codes were supposed to go out, and I think they did, but of course they have the power to extend these codes however way they want to do it. And so a lot of these codes ended up being extended, and that was fun. That was real fun. So let me see if I can check and see when these codes will end on these sales. I don't think I'm seeing anything right now. I think they kind of took that off from me seeing it. Oh, but these are some wonderful deals, y'all. Please, please go on over to I Love Dooney. Hey, PSA, you finally made it. I'm so happy you finally made it. I know you've been doing some shopping, waiting on those videos to come on out because she's been dropping some things as well. But glad to see you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. What is another bag that I was looking at on here? Because there's a plenty that I look at. And I often question, what will I purchase? Or what have I really just been? It has been on my radar, but I really wasn't serious about it. I think I was just kind of playing in my mind, like, oh, yeah, I'd love to get that. There is this bag and I'm going to show you momentarily. It is this silhouette that is reminiscent of the zip satchel. Uh-oh. But it's not a zip satchel. It is called the domed satchel. To me, this particular one just popped up. Or maybe I'd been ignoring it. And yeah, I think maybe I have. I am trying to find it because now I can't see it. And before I share this screen, I didn't want to show me scrolling so fast. Okay, here it is. This particular um, silhouette is on sale now for $125 with the Black Friday code. I've been looking at this and I think it is a bit bigger than the zip satchel. It only comes with one zipper instead of the two. But I think this silhouette is just a beautiful silhouette, and I think it's priced at a really good price point. 125 regular price at 388. I think this is a real good steal. And then it came in plum wine as well. That's really why it became evident on my radar because once I put in a search for plum wine, then everything popped up. But for some reason, they don't show all of the colors, but you get the feel of the way that the silhouette looks and how it carries. I love how it does have that gusset opening on the side of the bag, and so it does stretch out, so that it makes it a bit more accessible. The items more accessible on the inside. But I wonder, have anybody looked at this bag? Apparently, it was offered back in June, but there are no reviews on this bag. So I feel like it's pretty new to a lot of people as well. But I think this will be a good bag. Hey, Ingrid, let's get to that. Let's get to that. I'm still out on the fence on that. Someone purchased the mail bag. I can't remember who it was. Was it you, Ingrid, or you were thinking about it? Because I know I've been thinking about it. I saw it in the outlet store and I just saw it and I kept moving. This bag, this bag. Well, let's talk about the price point. It's at 185. So it has come down a little bit. And if you think about comparing it maybe to the large or the medium satchel, I think it's kind of the same bag. It's just the top of it is cut off. So you don't get that overflap of the bag. I think essentially it is, the construction of it is a little bit different. I think that this is I'm not going to say a good, I think it's a decent price point. I think it's decent. I would like for this size bag, though, to come down a little bit more in price. Maybe at the 160, 150 range. But just me looking at this bag, the width of it is 7 inches, the height is 8.75, and the length is 12.5, with a strap drop of 20 inches and a handle drop of 3.5. I think that this is a nice bag. It is different. I love how they brought back that Stanwich Collins, and it's a couple of other bags that have that crease. It reminds me of like a nose or a camel's nose or something to that degree. I told you I'm abstract, and so I see other things with that. I think it's a nice bag. I think it's a different. Yes, you got it in bark. Yes, yes, yes. I think that's a nice bag. I need for you to tell us what you think about it. I know you said it's a nice carry, and I forgot y'all to show my comments up here. Um, but yeah, I think it's a nice bag. I probably would not carry it on my shoulder. I probably would double the strap, much like how I've done it um, with the large satchel. Which satchel do you wish were a bit smaller, the large or this one? because we got so many different sizes that we could deal with, and I think it's nice. I think it is nice. But I think what would catch me is if it was a little bit lower. Oh, the mailbag. So you want it low? Okay, smaller than that. It would be kind of cute. It would remind me of the doctor type satchel bag if it was a little bit smaller. I've always loved that as a kid. I think it comes from watching like Little House on the Prairie and seeing how they had their doctor satchel bags, and that's probably what it would remind me of. I do like it. I do. I think it's probably on the lower end of my wish list though, because it is fairly new, and or them bringing it back. I don't remember which, but I do love the style. It's different. The Florentine is what caught me. Let me come back to that in a second. It does remind of the carpet bags. I forgot all about that. It does. I'm happy you pointed that out, PSA. It does remind me of that too. Yes, it does. The Florentine, I don't know. Let's look at that. And we will have to go over to Dooney.com to venture and see the Florentine mailbag. Let's go put mail and see what happens. Okay. Oh yeah, because that Depenta of this just was really looking different. I think I moved to a different screen. And I'm gonna go ahead, since I made a mistake and clicked on this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this link out in case you want to join in and talk about your bags today, ladies. Definitely do that. It would be a wonderful spin to my live today. Toledo, that's what it was. I think it was in that Toledo leather. That's another leather I wish they would bring back for their 50th birthday. Hint, hint, Dooney. Yes, for their 50th. The Depenta in this mailbag. Okay, so I think that's what it is for me. I don't think I want it in Pebble Grain, y'all. I want it in Florentine. That's what it is. It looks different because I am looking for everything to be one color. That's just my crazy. And with the Florentine, you definitely get that in this bag. Of course, it's not on sale just yet because it is new. Because I think they came out first with the Pebble Grain, and they just so recently, because clearly it says new arrival on here, they just recently dropped this in the Florentine. Which which color? I'm gravitating towards the navy. I really am. Um, I just like this bag in the Florentine. But I think before I even look at that, the Depenta is where it's at. I think that's where it is. And I like the natural background. Look at that bag. It is pretty. That's because I love the Depenta. I really truly do love the Depenta. So I think that's where it is for me. What do y'all think about the Florentine? All right. It's a go for the Navy. It is a go. No, it is. I love it. I gravitated towards this bag, and I forgot. Thank you for bringing it up, Ingrid. The Florentine is where it's at. I love it. So I am going to be looking for that to come down. It is definitely rich in that Depenta. When Depenta dropped in 2020, I was just like, what is this? What is this? It dropped, and then I just kept looking at it. Then they dropped the shoes. I hate I didn't get the large satchel in that, but I had to look at this in a different light. The artistry, as I like to say, the artistry of the bag just really captured me a great deal. Do I like it in the brown tomorrow? I don't like it that much in the brown tomorrow. Maybe it's this one because each bag is different. The strokes on the bag, just all the painting on here is different in each bag. No two bags are the same. I have the Depenta items, or two Depenta items. I have the drawstring and I have the small coin case. I've Showed the coin case. I think it was last Sunday. But yeah, the medium male satchel is something that I have definitely watched. Now I would be inclined to see whether or not they bring this in a larger size. I think it would be fun. And that price point wouldn't be fun because it's going to be probably $600 because the original of this bag right now is 428, which is funny because well, no. 428 for the Pebble grain, 468 for the Florentine, and then 498 for the Depenta. So crazy price points. But I think if I had to pick one color of the Florentine, it definitely would be um the navy. And I'm looking at their natural too, Ingrid. I think it might be, I don't know, I didn't want to say it at first. I do like natural Florentine colors or bags. I have one that I can recall right now. I can't recall all my bags. But I do have a smaller bag in the natural. And when I have carried it, I was just like, this is just really different. Um, hmm, I don't know. We're gonna put that on the list. We're definitely gonna put that on the list. What other bags are you all looking at? Let's see what is going on sale. There's really not much of any. I'm not gonna say not much of anything because everybody's pocketbook is different than mine. So there are some sales happening on Dooney.com. I really am not about to look at that. Because some of the bags that I probably want to be on sale are not on sale. Another bag that is currently on I Love Dooney happens to be I believe it's the Weekender. And what they have done, mm, mm. Y'all, if y'all missed out previously of experiencing the Weekender, you and we'll say in Greta or the Weekender period, go on over to I Love Dooney and get you a weekender in nylon. This is a wonderful price point, $159. This bag is to die for to me. It's big, roomy, wonderful bag. I did a short of just packing some items that was like for a 2-day stay, and I was pleased with my bag. I was pleased with it. Right now, you can catch this bag in black. The only disappointing thing for me, if it's in black, I want that strap to be black too, but it's not. It's my favorite strap, that nylon strap. Um, wow. Is this strap nylon or is it canvas? I think it's canvas. Black, khaki, they didn't show that, and navy. I don't really like navy. I like the black. Get you this 159 for a price point. Oh wow. If you know someone that loves to travel, um go ahead and get them a bag. I think this is just wonderful to carry. It really is. Now, what I did not do this summer, I did not carry my weekender on the plane. I was kind of, y'all, I treated that like that was a Louis Vuitton. You were not about to get me to just hand that bag over for somebody else to abuse. And then the overhead, the way that that was going, because I was really iffy about my stuff. I just didn't want it to be just mishandled. I'm trying to keep my stuff for the long haul. And so I did not carry my weekender with me. If I'm doing a road trip, I'm driving, that's when I carry my weekender. Um, but I think this nylon is beautiful. I still will do that, treat it the same way. You're not gonna abuse my bag. Not going to abuse it. Okay, let's go back to what you asked me. Um, hold up. D, natural is your favorite. Okay, I like that in that Florentine. This question here. This bag happens to be, is it currently on? I know it was on no, it wasn't on I Love Dooney. It was on Dooney.com. The Florentine Juliet. which is a bag that when I saw it, it's not on I Love Dooney. All right. When I saw that bag in the store this summer, I was not really at first I was just like, oh, I couldn't wait to see the bag because it popped up on I Love Dooney. No, it popped up on Dooney.com initially, probably back near the beginning of the year. And then it went away and then it came back. And I just kept looking at it. I was like, okay, that'll be the bag that I would like to get. And let me go back to in history with this particular silhouette. This silhouette actually came out. I must be spelling this wrong. Probably am. It came out with I think the Western collection. And so that's that particular style was in that. And I was just like, "Oh, wow, I wanna get this bag." And so I started to look at it on eBay, in the Western collection, but the price point was a bit much. Um, and let me make sure we're talking about the same bag, because now I'm thinking about the Crescent Hobo. Are we talking about the Crescent Hobo? Let me go on QVC and look, because 'cause I'm mad at QVC on so many different levels. I am mad at them. Let's look at the Juliet over here. Let me see. Oh, and I was just talking about the binocular bag. Y'all see now I'm so mad with them. I'm really mad. Hold up, Ingrid. Hold on. Okay. So last week, what did I do? I unboxed a bag that I said was similar to this bag, the binocular. And they released the binocular bag in Pebble Green. I think the first time I saw the binocular had to have been um it was Florentine. And now they released this bag in Pebble Grain starting at 271.98. I'm so mad at them. Look at that. It says spearmint, y'all. I hope y'all can't see my screen. Yeah, y'all see it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna come back to that, Ingrid. I promise. Um, this is why I don't like looking at stuff because I just get look at this at Clementine. Why do y'all have this bag? Why? Why? I'm mad at them. So I talked my noise last week about that particular bag that I am going to revisit and how it's reminiscent of this binocular bag. Like I had ever had a binocular bag in my hand. I had not, but I've looked at plenty of videos. And so now they have it on here. Look at this. I need to go and fight. I want to go fight these folks. I cannot believe this has made its way on here in Pebble Grain in two of my favorite colors, the Clementine and the Spearmint. Y'all, let me get off of this. I was asked the question and I have just totally deviated. What? They brought another bag back. They brought another one. Let me tell y'all about this particular bag. And it was not in the Denison, I don't believe, in that time. And this may be the pronunciation. Let me share a little tidbit about y'all, to you all about me. My first name is Shayna. And so to see this bag, OMG, let me tell you. I saw this particular silhouette in a movie back in 2008 or 2009. And it was in Pebble Grain. And it was huge and it was big. And I was like, where is this bag? And I have not seen it at all. And they brought this bag back, y'all. I'm so mad at QVC. And I'm saying QVC. QVC ain't producing this. This is Dooney all the way. But look at this exclusive that they have put in there. So, oh my goodness. Because I love this bag. When I saw it on TV, it was just like, this is a beautiful um shoulder bag. OMG, y'all. I am mad today. I wasn't trying to be mad. Look at these bags. Okay, y'all. I'm done. Let me get to the question at hand here because they dropped the price on the weekender just a little bit, not for my price point. Let's see here. I'm looking for the bag you are questioning. And this is what I thought you were talking about, which I think is still the same, but let me verify. Let me verify. Let's see. I don't know who I just want to interview. Please, Dooney, let me interview one of you all's designers over there. I mean, or who helps to contribute to the reimagining of these silhouettes, because I am just taken, y'all. I'm truly, truly taken. I don't see this bag. What am I doing wrong right now? The one thing I haven't done was just to put the word in, but I think I keep spelling it wrong. So I didn't want to do that again. And I'm really scrolling like I didn't want to do put y'all to sleep. Trying to scroll. Where is it? All these bags. And QVC's let's see. Let me go through here. And I still didn't do that right. Oh, that bag. I did see that. Because I was like, that's a huge old bag. That looks just like the Weekender. Okay, I got you now, Ingrid. I got you. I did see that bag. And I quickly ignored it because I was just like, no, that can't, Y'all not about to get me. Oh, look at this bag, y'all. And we ain't gonna play the video. But this bag looks just like a smaller version of the Weekender. Same type of silhouette. Got the strap. It's in Florentine. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this price. The price suggests to me that this is a big bag. This is a big bag. The size, the measurements on here is 12 by 5 for the length, 15 inches for the width, 6.5 for the depth of the bag. This bag weighs 2 pounds and 2 ounces. That's a heavy bag. Look at it on her shoulder. This is a big bag. And they call this a Black Friday sale of $468.98. No, not for me. Somebody can buy it for me. I would gladly accept it. Oh, but that is a big, nice bag. Oh, wait. Ingrid, why you do that? That's a nice size bag. A nice size bag. So y'all pay attention to QVC. I don't have any affiliate codes. They denied me of being affiliate. I'm gonna go back to it. Just let y'all know I tried. But they are dropping these gems in these their archives. So my hope is that next year these particular bags that they've dropped exclusively will be on I Love Dooney, because they just will be. That's what my hope is. But that, yeah, I did see this bag. That bag is huge with the top handles. I mean, just look at it. Let me pull up the Weekender. Look at that. If I could do a side by side right now, I would, but I'm trying to move quickly. Look at this bag. It's just, it doesn't open as wide, but it's the same bag. They just took it. It was like, to me, they looked at that bag, that Weekender, and said, well, how can we make that into just a shoulder bag? Or let me take that back. What they did was they had the um what's the what's the way I want to put this? Not the and I just had it and lost it. They just had the prototype is the word I'm looking for. They had the prototype in a smaller bag and they said, well, this is what we're gonna make it into this big bag. But they took that prototype, which was small initially, for the weekend there was just like, we're gonna use this. I don't know. I'm just crazy. I'm just crazy. That bag is, ooh, I gotta not look at any of this right now. This is crazy. But I like to see how they got these bags on here. Now, the way that they did these pictures, y'all, they could have done better. Why do they have this Allison sitting over there looking like that? I wouldn't buy that if I saw that, if I didn't know any better. Look at the picture of this bag. It does not look cute. Oh, y'all need to redo that one. That's not cute. But they look to have dropped a lot of what they call new bags on here on QVC. So if you pay attention to them, hey, and if you don't mind spending that buck or your bucks over there, definitely head on over to QVC to get that. You have it in the Florentine. That binocular bag is just, I'm so mad at it. I am really mad. And I wanted it initially, and I remember I wanted it in the future. You are right about that. I have already done enough damage for the month with what I decided to purchase, the safari bag, which after scrolling through all of this, the safari bag, you still don't see it on here. At least it hadn't popped up under my stuff. Or maybe it did. Maybe it was at the end. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to mess your eyes up by doing this too quick. But maybe it was down here. But initially it wasn't. I tell you, I think I'm in overload right now. I am in overload. And see, initially I thought you were talking about this bag, the Crescent Hobo. Yeah. The Crescent Hobo, love it. I just don't like the size. The size was just a slap to my face. But no, no. Let me stop. Let me stop. All right. Uh, so you all come. Oh, I would love to hear what you all are looking at, what you have purchased. Um, what are some bags that you just like, no, because you have to be honest with yourself, and I'm gonna always be honest with you all. Certain bags, I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. You're not gonna get me. You have suckered me for a couple of bags, and I enjoy those bags, but I can't do it all. I can't do it. You are a satchel girl. I'm just all over the place, y'all. Y'all know it by now. Hobo satchel, backpacks, crossbodies, you name it, I probably love it. I love the variety that Dooney and Bourke produces for me. I try to be select. Well, I am selective. I definitely am, because even with trying to be selective, I would have to purchase a whole or add on a whole new room that is huge, like my own warehouse of bags, just Dooney and Bourke bags. And I can't do that. I have to have storage. Hey, C Love. I love my crossbodies. Y'all know it. I have more crossbodies. I don't even know. Let me not lie, because the way I am with my accessories, I probably have more accessories than I have crossbodies. But I don't know. I like to think out of a year's time, I think I purchased maybe 4 or 5 crossbodies. And it started out, yeah, roughly about 4 or 5 a year. When I started really focusing on crossbodies, think back in 2017 or so, that's when I started focusing on crossbodies, and I just was making it a point to purchase several of them. I have some wonderful people that live with me. My phone, I'm like, where is that? But yeah, I think we should do, and it may have already been done. I don't want to take shine from anybody. Oh yeah, I need a west wing and a east wing of just bags. Then in the middle of that, fingernail polishes. Yeah, because I'll go. I don't really show it anymore on my channel, but I go to this local store here, and when I tell you when the new colors drop, for the most part, no, I'm not even gonna lie. I had to switch it up because it's not like that anymore. But when I do go, I go and I buy like 12 new polishes. So I get 2 box full of polishes, and these are some of my ladies. And these are not necessarily the latest colors, but the price that they have them for is just, yeah, I'm a bargain shopper, and I think a lot of us are. When I first started buying OPI polishes back in, woo-wee, a long time ago, my nail tech at the time, she would do the colors, and then she would have some extra bottles and she would sell them. So I was like, ooh, let me just get my own bottle. And so I would purchase them, and next thing I knew, I had like 15 bottles. So then I was just like, every time I go to her, she had a decent price. Then I started going to the various stores, and $15 for a bottle of fingernail polish was crazy to me. But if I really wanted the color, I just go ahead and sacrifice. But then I started finding other people that sold the bottles cheaper. And so I might pay 7.99, 8, it wasn't even that low. If they were 7.99, they were discontinued for a couple of years, the colors, and they just trying to get rid of it. So fast forward 20 years later, I got probably over 300 colors, and I'm still adding because I just love it. And people will tell me that's the same color. No, it's not. Because if you put the 2 bottles together, one is going to be a little bit lighter, one is going to be a little bit darker. But when you put it on your finger, it looks totally different. I just love that variety. That's just how um, wild my mind is. Because I've gotten a couple of colors that average people, they'll look at these two and say, oh, they're the same color. They're not. And I probably shouldn't have picked that one. Oh, maybe these two. They're not the same color. They're different. I can see it. I can definitely see it. So I'm obsessed with that. I'm looking now to see what new color I'm gonna put on my nails. Oh yeah, these two. These two look like they're the same, but they're not. One is more coral and one is more peachy. So I stopped showing that on my channel because I needed to really have a better light instead of to really showcase my colors on my nails and stuff like that. But yeah, I need a lot of room for the things that I collect. Ah, so you got this in order. Ingrid said number one is her satchel silhouette, then drawstring, then crossbody. I think I did this a couple of months ago, and I think it has changed. It changes all the time depending on what I'm into. Then I didn't even say totes. Look at that, totes, my flins and all of that. If I go back to my very first Dooney, it was a crossbody. So it probably is crossbody. Then my second one was a crossbody. Crossbodies, satchels, and then drawstrings. If I were to just use your three, I'm gonna stick with that. Crossbody, satchel, then drawstring for me. Deborah says she is a satchel girl too. I love handbags. Yeah, I do. I do. Um, it's just it's something about it, just being able to have things on you instead of having to put them in a plastic bag and carry it with you. It's just fun to just exude that as a woman, to have a bag. It's just fun. I'm still thinking about my other bags though. I love my backpacks. Y'all, I can't. It's just like if you ask me who's my favorite rapper, it probably changes between two guys. It's just that's how I am. I have the Navy Greta. I might try to bring that back out again, and showcase what's going on there. But I have the Navy Greta and I love it. Um, I think that particular day, the last time I carried it, I like to get all of my items out of the vehicle. I don't like to go back and forth because when I'm going out of town and I'm going into a hotel room, I don't want to back and forth. I need to really just have all of my things. So I had my weekend ender. It was crossbodied on me, which was really big. Then I had a big bag. I had my tote. That's what it was. One of my other totes. Actually, it wasn't this one, but it was this particular style of tote. So I had this tote with me, and I had two other items on me. And I was just like in overload. I was on the elevator with all of this stuff, and but I felt good being able to carry everything, and nothing was falling down on me or anything like that. So, um, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I love options. That's the problem though, because even with options, it's like there's no filter, though there's no cutoff with that. I just keep building and having more options because when I tell you all, um, I just feel like this. Once upon a time, not long ago, I only had like 5 main bags, if I had that many, and I just rotated in between with those bags, and I was satisfied because I wasn't as, grown or I hadn't grown into the value of having, like, a real nice selection of bags and stuff, and maybe I didn't really need it. Who knows? But I actually had an eye for it, and I wanted to have those bags. And so now it's just like, if I have pink and black on, I probably have one of the two colors. And then accessories and just figuring it out. It's just a level of fashion to that. And I just love having those options. Like I don't have to wear out a bag by carrying the same thing for 2 or 3 years. I've watched women do that. And I've watched them feel like they've gotten their money's worth. And that was wonderful to me. But I also have gotten to the point where I would like to pass on certain items. And for me, that's what I'm collecting. I'll be dropping a brief video of me talking about collecting sports memorabilia. And it's mainly the cards, football, basketball, baseball cards when I was a teenager. And I'm getting ready to go and look at my collection and see what I have because it was fun at that time to collect and just buy stuff and just have fun. And then years later, it may be worth something. Who knows? Who knows the future of Dooney and Bourke? I think that they just continue to produce timeless items and it's just fun. It's to me, it's just fun. I just love not having to have that wear and tear on my items and just be able to switch out because one item that I did, I think I have two items right now in my world. And maybe I'll bring them on the next time I'm on. But I that's what I primarily was carrying and it definitely has its wear and tear. They still around. But I have retired carrying them because of the wear and tear. And they did what they were supposed to do and they've held up. But I really truly wish I had more options and they could have really been around for a long time. Those are the type of items that you'll see like in Goodwill. Like, oh my gosh, can I restore this? Can I clean this? Can I replace something on here? Because somebody really truly got some real serious use out of it. Hey, Miss Alpha Lady. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, you love crossbodies. That's wonderful. Yes, what you waiting on, PSA? Carrie, your Greta's, please. I love Greta. Yes, we have been challenged by another fellow YouTuber to pop those tags on those bags and use them, y'all. Y'all got to carry your stuff. I do too, because I keep forgetting. I was just okay. Little secret. I kept looking at this bag on I Love Dooney, and I said, "Ooh, I think I want to get that." Now I've carried this bag several times and I forgot that I'm happy I didn't try to purchase it, but I just really it really re-emphasizes the fact that I love this color bag. I thought that was funny. I have done it a couple of times though. I think I've done it twice where I've purchased something and I forgot because what they did, they tricked me up. It was on I Love Dooney, then they put it on QVC. And it was something that I was like, oh, I really would love to see that. And had already purchased it. So I just ended up gifting it. It is. It's not even a question about that at all. I don't even question do I need. No, I never when I'm purchasing, I never say that. Mm-mm. It's all about I want it. That's what I want, and that's what I want. I don't no. Yes. I started out, my first Greta was in brown tomorrow, and it was my backpack. It is sitting on here. My Murphy. I love this bag. And it was just because it was the backpack. I hadn't had anything like this. And then to me, of course, and Dooney was sued years ago because of them possibly they wasn't trying to steal nothing from Louis Vuitton, but they came up with this using the signature and all of the stuff like that. But to me, it was like, man, I have like my own version of a Louis that is just fits my price point, my pocketbook, and I just love it. And I've stuffed this pretty good. That's why my other bags, and it looks like I'm carrying this bag right now, but that's not the case. I stuffed it with some old clothes. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm over here filling it like I didn't want to open it. Actually, no, this is what I've been looking for, y'all. I've been looking for my sweater. I need to find something else to stuff this with. I stuffed that pretty good. Oh my gosh. I'm so goofy, y'all. Oh, and I got some items in here. I'm always leaving something in the pockets. All this is some nail stuff. Some hand sanitizer. Um, what is this? A vapor inhaler. I don't even know if I use that. And a whiteout, an emery board. I have some weird things in my bags. But that's why that was stuff so good. I've been looking for that bag. Like, where is my sweater? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I have this and I got candy in here. I said I was just gonna leave it in here. But I've been needing some peppermint. So yeah, this was my first one. And when I saw the navy, it just navy came along like after a few other purchases. I think I purchased before I even started getting my name. I'm looking at my chat or the comments. I do need to use some old towels, and I think I just threw away some old towels a few months ago. I'm gonna figure it out though. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Hey Miss Liz. What are some cheap ghetto bags? What you talking about? Cheap ghetto handbags. What are some cheap ghetto handbags? I don't even know. Do y'all know? Because I don't. I guess I just ain't thought about it. I don't come across it. That definitely could be it. That's fine. What's your price point on some bags? How much are you willing to spend? Do you carry what other bags? Do you carry Louis and Chanel? That is beautiful. You know, I want you to really come on and speak up about that. Be real, share some things. I want to know what's going on there. But anywho, um, I let's see. I started with brown tomorrow, Then I got slate Bordeaux colors before I eventually settled on navy. And I wasn't settling. I just gravitated towards it, and it's just been a part of my life ever since. It was just like, man, everything navy, and I just can't help myself. I really can't. Oh, you will humble me. Well, I think, Miss Liz, if you're going to humble me, I take on the challenge. But I think what's going to happen is I'm going to humble you first. And that is, you're officially banned. Ain't nobody about to deal with that. Girl, no, I'm not going to deal with anybody that just does not respect other people's taste and opinions and any of that. No, I don't even know who Miss Liz is. I don't care. Um, but yeah, she humbled me very well. I'm so happy for her. Great. That was wonderful. um, but anywho, I was waiting and see if one of our other fellow influencers was gonna have time to come on. I still am crossing my fingers, y'all. So before she comes on, if she's able to, um, yeah, definitely. Come on back though. If she likes, she'll be kicked out again. Nobody have time for that. No one has time for that foolery. But if you all would like to come on down and tell me about some of your bags, you don't have to show your face. We could just hear you and tell me about some of the things that you got going on for Thanksgiving. Do y'all have y'all menu together? Do you cook? Do you cook with your Dooney on your shoulder? Now, I have gone in the kitchen and I've had my crossbody on, not knowing that I still have my crossbody on while I'm in there trying to do some things. Like, what in the world? I got the question, where you going? Oh, I'm not going anywhere. It still's on. But what are you all doing for Thanksgiving? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? So you all can come on in and share some things. We can listen to your voice. That's fine. That is fine. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. What am I doing? I just like to make my pound cakes. And if there's something else that is asked of me to make, I will do that. You're rocking your MK for Thanksgiving. If your sister like to cook and she allows you to just eat, then that's a beautiful thing. Because my mom will cook. I might go and visit some relatives. They'll cook. I'll probably visit them for the desserts because everybody has their specialty, and I think that would be fun. But I haven't really done that. The pandemic really set a lot of things back, so I haven't done that. But I don't know. It depends on how I feel that day. Depends on how I feel. But I will definitely make the desserts. My mom makes pecan pie. Um, and I make the pound cake. I might make a red velvet. I haven't thought about it too tough. I don't want to do too much because Christmas, I'm probably gonna do the same thing. Um, Come on now, D. No cooking here. That's okay though. That's okay. As long as you have somewhere to go or, family and what have you, that is always beautiful. I don't know. This week, okay, potato salad. I don't know. I'm crazy, y'all. Potato salad for me will come to I do potato salad when I'm either doing some barbecue, but I have had it because everybody's potato salad could be a little bit different. Um, but I don't know. I just certain certain dishes are like for a certain occasion to me. Like baked beans. If you have baked beans for Thanksgiving, I'm like, no, that should be that. If you barbecuing, yes, baked beans, potato salad. That's just my crazy. Dressing. I ain't trying to eat dressing during the year. I only want to eat dressing um Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I know, and I've done it. But in my mind, that's when you're supposed to eat it. Or even a ham. A ham should only be for Thanksgiving and Christmas, not for during the year. I'm just crazy, y'all, like that. Oh, that's pretty neat. Having dinner with I don't even know all my neighbors, y'all. I don't. I was invited to a party yesterday, last night. I just listened. I'm like, I ain't going over there. They sound like they had a really good time. Very quiet Thanksgiving. Yes, let there be a moment of reflection. Definitely. I understand that. And I think that's really what I have aspired to have, just those quiet Thanksgivings. Um, yeah, Golden Corral. Okay. Hopefully y'all got a better one than we have around here because no, I'm not going over there. All right. Having it catered. All right now. That's the business right there. Ooh, that is gonna be nice. Some grilled salmon and asparagus. I love that combination. I love that combination. Okay. Y'all barbecue every day. But I love it. It's just I love barbecue. Some years ago, my uncle he asked me what I wanted to eat for Christmas dinner, and I was going to visit him. I said, I want some barbecue. Man, my uncle was out there in the cold barbecuing for me, and I was just like, he is so sweet. He is so sweet. And it was freezing cold. I think it was had just stopped snowing a little bit, but he was out there barbecuing in the front yard. I was like, man, and we had some wonderful barbecue along with the traditional foods. Um, but yeah, I could just think of so many things I want to eat, but I'm just stuck on traditional things. So I'm gonna do my pound cake. I'm probably gonna do that maybe Wednesday. I gotta do another one before then. So it just kind of gets me going with it. I want to explore some new items. How many of you all have done a charcuterie board? I have yet to do one. I've seen plenty. I probably have eaten a couple of them, not knowing that that's what it was called. But I've seen some various recipes of some combinations of stuff. And I said, oh, I want to do that. So that's one of the things that I want to put together at some point. Um, there's some other little stuff I'm thinking of, but I'll share. One of the things that I've been waiting to share with you all is that I'm getting ready, and I probably have talked about it. I'm getting ready you won't be seeing this background too much longer. I've been working slowly on this wonderful new adventure of having my she shed, which is going to be my studio workspace. So be on the lookout for just the scenery changing, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, definitely by December before Christmas. I'm gonna be in a whole new space, whole new different vibe and everything. I won't feel as cluttered, hopefully, as I'm feeling right now because I got Dooney's all over. When I tell you if there was four corners, I'm in the middle. Dooney is all around me, all of my bags, all of my work stuff, everything. And so I'm just really excited about this experience to move and reposition myself. It's very exciting and it's been in the making for the last few months now. And I'm just trying to get the last things put together. And it is outside, it's sitting out there right now. I'm probably getting ready to go as soon as I finish and just sit there. I sit in the space that still has to have some work done and just imagine how everything is going to come together. I've purchased a lot of different things and once this last chore of things has to be done. Thank you, Deborah. Um, I am going to get my really, I got three things that needs to be done. I got one thing that happened this past week that I was excited about. It took me about a little bit over a month before my shed came. And it's nice, y'all. It's really, really nice. And so I got to get the other little things. I'm crossing my fingers, praying, hoping to God that it'll happen this week. And yeah, I'm excited. I just been keeping it to myself, just like, okay, let me just, but I want to get it out. Yeah, then I'm really looking forward to this new space and being able to spread out a little bit and really reorganize, because it's true. If you got a cluttered space, your mind is going to be cluttered, and mine has been. This has not been the best um semester that I've had in school as far as the organization. I mean, I'm still able to produce what I need to produce, but I feel like I could have done a little bit better with it if I was more organized. And even with doing my videos, that's why I've elected to do the lives, because it was just too tasking to sit in this space and edit and do all of that stuff. And I was just like, nah, I'm not doing it. Let me just do the live. And I actually love doing the lives, y'all. And I love you all for being supportive through this, because it's just better for me. It's better for me. Hopefully, it's better for you as well. Mm. That was what I wanted initially. I wanted to I had reimagined my bedroom. I said, y'all, let me take a bed out and just make it a huge closet. And I figure out where I'm gonna sleep. That's the sacrifice that I was willing to make. Because I was like, I just need somewhere to put all of my stuff. And so I had gone, and it was just like, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous because of where I was trying to go and purchase um the uh the whole closet set. I wanted to do IKEA. I'm attracted to the IKEA items. I don't have now one IKEA item in my possession, but enjoy looking at the YouTube videos about redoing closets and stuff. And so the bedroom that I'm housed in, yeah, I was just gonna take that and then just minimize everything else and make that. But it was just too much. It was cheaper for me to get a shed versus that particular thing. And so I think that was the better choice, because I really truly needed the office space and just to be able to do more creative things in that space. I just needed that. So that's why I opted to do that particular thing. I'm not showing y'all how storage my bad. Y'all can see now. Look at how bad bad this looks. It's not really stored the way that it is. I'm trying to reimagine how my storage is as well, because what I have my items in, I did showcase that probably about 2 years ago. I don't even like what I have them in now, because I have so many bags. And so I've been really researching and trying to figure out what to put my items in. Um, those bags aren't going in the shed though. They're not going to be out there. I don't, nah, not doing that. They're going to stay in the house. And I'm just trying to figure out what that storage is going to look like. I really, it's off to the side of me, but I got these storage bag or bins off of QVC a few years ago, and they work fine. But it's just the fact that sometimes they collapse and then they kind of smash my bags if I'm not careful and watching. And so, yeah, mm-mm. Let's see. Yeah, that is a nice figure. I would be amazed in my life if I just had 40 bags. I'm not counting. I am not going to count how many bags I have, because I'll be over here crying like, girl, what is wrong with you? But it's because I want them. And therefore, I'm not going to sit here and limit myself as to how many I have. See, that's what I'm about to do, but the plastic containers, and I would, let's see, it's kind of heavy now. Um, let's see, this is a 18-gallon storage container that I have some of my bags in. What I have done, I've taken my crossbodies. Let me tell you, that's the one thing I can tell you about. My crossbodies, when they were fewer in number, I used to keep them on my door hooks on my back of my closet door because they were easy to get to and I could see them and then things of that nature. Well, once the numbers increased, I ended up putting them in a bin. What did I put them in first? I put them in something and then I got the QVC storage thing and I put them in there. So then that thing is huge and big. So I recently took those and put them in a bin, but the 18, what I say, 18 gallon is actually not big enough for those crossbodies. So I'm going to have to use two bins to put them in. It's very strategic. I have to be very strategic with that. So that's where I am. And then I have to figure out if I'm gonna put the like some hobos in there or my drawstrings. I don't know. I would not mind a shelving unit, but as I stated before, I'm going to need about 30 bookcases, and that's not going to be enough. Maybe not 30, but yeah, that's where I got my tubs from. They were on sale. They probably still are on sale from Walmart. The thing is, you get to putting that stuff in there and then it starts to weigh it down. I'm getting older. I don't feel like carrying and lifting stuff. See there, that pack system is gonna be ooh, D. I can't wait till you do. Please make sure you do a video of all that. That's gonna be fun because that's what encouraged me to think about that. I said, well, when I get a house, then I'll just put the pack system in there. And as I've stated, I don't know if I'll be married at that point, but in your master bed, you have a his and hers closet. Both of those are mine. And one will be for my clothes, and the other one will be for my shoes and my bags. That's just how it's going to be, and it's going to be huge. So, yeah, he'll have to find somewhere else to put his things. That's just the way that I see it. But that's what I imagine for that. Yeah, I have those bookshelves would be a great idea. Um, but I think from me watching other videos and what I'm imagining in my mind, yeah, I think 30, but it's probably not gonna be 30. But if I were to just it's the way that I want to organize it. I want to do a boutique in my home. I want to see the bags. I don't want to have to turn the bag on its side or to the side. Like if I have three of these, I want to be able to see it like this versus seeing it like that. I don't know. That might be too much in my head right now. And plus, I can imagine some things, but that's probably taking it too far. Putting it on the shelf, knowing that it's just this big, it's gonna be on one shelf if it's shown like that or displayed like that. That's what I imagine. So if I were to do that, I can't purchase too many more of those. I really can't because I'm not going to have anywhere to put them. Yeah, who needs books anyway? I miss having books on my shelf. I do, I do, I do. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about and in my mind. But in the meantime, I will and I am. Oh, I'm looking at a bag now that I have not yet carried, and it's the color jeans. Beautiful bag, and I have not carried it yet. Maybe I keep saying maybe this week, but I didn't even carry the safari bag. It's just it didn't go that way. What I did carry, which I don't have it near me just yet, I did carry my elephant color Florentine drawstring, or what it was called was the edge. I forgot the other part of that. But yeah, I carried that this week and it was fun. It was a nice bag to carry because I love drawstrings. So it was really, really cool to handle that. Um, I don't believe that let's see, let me make sure I'm gonna double check. If I'm going to have anyone on just yet. But what I want you all to do is I know you may subscribe to Dazzle Me 77. She has a bag that I don't think anybody in the Dooney world of just being either a viewer or an influencer can actually say that they've gotten in their collection. I purchased the Safari crossbody on QVC in the color light mauve. I put everything back on here and put it back in the bag. But I purchased this bag and love it. It will be. That's why I said that binocular bag. I was just like, oh, why did y'all put that on here? And I had just talked about it. Anyway, she too has this bag, and we were talking about doing an unboxing collaborative, but I knew that her bag was on back order, or she was just waiting for it to come, and it finally came. But when it came, the plate is backwards. Like, I don't even know how. We all that have seen this, if you pay attention to her channel, in her, is it in her community tab? But look at it. The whole nameplate is reversed. Like, it's not, it's not right. It's not right. And it's just like, how did you do that? Who did this? Because it's not like you got two sides to this and you flip it over and you flipped it on the wrong side. No, you actually had to emboss this or whatever and make it on the, you made it on the wrong side. And then it somehow ended up on the bag. And I'm sitting there like, that is such a unique thing. That's just the positive thinker that I am. Like, oh, that is so rare. Nobody can say that they have a bag with the plate on here wrong. And I wouldn't send it back. That's my opinion. I would not send it back because if everything in that bag is intact, I know that it's a true, authentic bag. It's not a fake. It's not any of that. That's a rare item. It's like finding a needle in the haystack. I would keep it and wear the crap out of it a little. Well, maybe not wear the crap out of it, but I would definitely carry it and then put it up because that's a collector's item. Who knows how many times it actually has happened with people that, they're not posting their information and stuff like that. They're not like we do, you know. And it may actually exist, but she has her hands on one. I would not. I would keep that bag and just really, just woo. You got a rare thing, one in a million. I was thinking of the song in my head. I'm not gonna sing. You're one in a million. That bag is one in a million. I would keep it. Ain't no sending it back. But the question that remains is, how did this slip through inspection on all fronts? Like, how did it leave the Dooney and Bourke warehouse? How did it become unnoticed at QVC for it to still be sold? And then it was on back order. So how in the world did y'all just say, oh, well, she probably won't notice it. We're just going to go ahead and push this through anyway. It's just really weird. So I'm hoping that she'll elaborate a little bit more. I was hoping that she'd come on today to talk about it. I'm going to let her know that we're still on so she can elaborate a little bit. But if not, maybe we could do this another time. Um, but I just find that just like cool. All right. Thank you, C Love, for visiting and staying tuned to me rambling today. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving. And go ahead and get to cooking. Hope y'all gonna have salmon and asparagus. It's a wonderful combination. Bye. 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 All right. So yeah, stay tuned to that because I think that's just cool. You said his name, now I'm hearing his voice singing it again in my head. I enjoyed you as well, C Love. Thank you for your comments and just your support. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, so I think I'm about to wrap up because I know that as soon as I do, she's probably going to be available. And I might try to go back live again. I've done that before. I come back like 5 minutes after I end. But I just really believe that I would keep the bag. I would keep it and just do it like that because in the past, Dooney, when I came in contact with the outlet stores, the outlet back in the day used to be irregular items. So it was those items that did not pass inspection. And what they did was, in order for you not to send the bag back for repairs or anything, they was clever. They would cut the tag in the middle. They would cut the serial tag, and I got a bag like that because I purchased my messenger bag in Cabriolet back in 99, 2000. I purchased that from an outlet store, and that's what they informed me. And it was just like, oh, so I could never send it back for repairs. I didn't have any warranty on the bag or anything. It was just deemed an irregular bag. And I could never see why it was deemed as such. I've carried the crap out of that bag, the absolute crap out of it. And that's what outlet stores meant for me. They carried the irregular bags. So to see that that still happens, nothing is perfect. You get your Florentine bags, you want a smooth one and it's pebbled or it has the tiger stripes on it. You've had people that's just like, oh, I don't want that. And they've sent those bags back. And that's why, like on QVC, it says as is because somebody did not like the way that the bag looked and they sent it back. I I have grown to appreciate the uniqueness of bags like that, but I have never seen anything like that with the plate. Um, one of my Clayton Florentine that's in navy, I was disappointed because I wanted a smooth one, but I have that's one of my favorite bags. I love that bag because it's pebbled, but it's still Florentine leather. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just different. And so I do like that part, and that's why I say I would keep it. Nobody would be able to say that they have that same situation in that bag, hopefully. And it may be because I can't see them just making one of those plates wrong and not have several others. But it could be they probably made that one plate wrong and was supposed to they put it to the side. Somehow somebody picked it up and started sewing on it. I don't know. I don't know if they were blind or what, but they missed that one and it just kept going, just pushed it on through. But then it could have been where it was like, yeah, we know it, and because it has gone this far, let's just make it adventurous and put it on out there and see if they notice. I mean, it's a lot of ways to look at it. That's in my opinion. It's a lot of ways to look at it, and I would definitely keep the bag. I would keep it and maybe not carry it as much but definitely get the feel of it and enjoy it. Because really and truthfully, when I see a Dooney and Burke bag out in public, there's probably two things that come to mind. What they're carrying, and yeah, it does remind me of the Willy Wonka $1 million ticket. Yeah. What they're carrying and do I have that bag? That's probably the two questions that come to mind in my head. Now, back in the 1990s, the late 1990s, it was in my mind if that bag was real or fake because it was kind of easy to tell a fake one when the when the thread was hanging all out and it just looked all kinds of ways and then the duck wasn't centered the way that it should have been or it was placed in the odd spot. It's like, yeah, you could definitely question that back in the day, but now when I see someone with a bag, I'm not thinking about whether or not the plate is turned correct because the majority of the time it is in the right direction. It is printed or what have you the right way. It's the right font. It's the right size. So that's like a no-brainer. Nobody really thinks about that. So I would carry that bag and just be like, hey, you know what? Especially if you meet somebody in the Dooney from the Dooney and Burke world, oh, look at this. Have you ever seen this? I mean, I make a joke about it, but I'll definitely keep it. Another thing that I used to collect back in the day was Beanie Babies, and I'm still hoping I got one that's worth some money. But one of my Beanie Babies, the tag on there, and you know, if you have the tag on there and you kept it in mint condition, where it describes the plush item. If you have that tag and it's named correctly and the description is correct, that's what you want to see. Mine had a totally different name than what it was. I can't remember. It was like a duck, but that wasn't the duck's name. And so I was like, you know what? I'm happy I have this rare item because who knows how many other people don't have the right tag name on that item. Mine had a different name. I kept that doggone thing. It's in storage. I have definitely taken care of it because I'm going to pull it out one day and I'm like, look, y'all need to give me some money off of this because this was wrong. I didn't do it. Y'all did it. But that's the way that I would roll with that. And we probably have come across a lot of items in that way where it was not perfection. Really wasn't truly perfection with it. But did you just take a chance of in keeping it or did you send it back? I'm not too bougie to just not keep something. That's why I've elected to keep those bags that had the tiger stripes on them, or those bags that just didn't looked at right. Now, if I get a bag and one of the feet are missing, no, we sending that back. That's not something that I'm trying to keep. Or if you notice the lining is not right, it's not really sewn right. Now let me tell you another one that I have not shared with you all before I get ready to leave this live today. I have a Courtney, my extra large Courtney sack. I realized this week when I went back through my archives of receipts, all of my Courtneys have been purchased on QVC because they had the exclusive colors that I wanted. One of those, the magnetic closure does not work the way it needs to. Am I bent out of shape about it? Nope. Because I really want the bag. I didn't care. I don't even care if it closes or not because that's the type of bag that it is. I just don't care. But I kept the bag. Do they have that color? Have they rotated that color back in? They have not. So I'm happy I still have the bag because it was the color that I wanted. And that's just the way that it is for me. I'm just not too certain things, yeah. If there's a big old ugly scratch on a bag and you know this Florentine and it's just like, oh heck no, just all scratched up, send that thing back. I know that with those Florentine bags being on sale, that brown, and I've thrown away, but that brown parchment paper thing that goes across the signage, people were getting those bags, their Florentine bags, and taking that off. And so it was a discoloration. Send that back. I'm not telling you that every bag that's not in perfection to keep, but certain ones that are really truly unique, keep that. So if this was a Florentine and that was turned around and not the duck was going the other way, I would keep it because I'm not going to see that. I don't think that's a frequent thing that happens. Yeah, if my strap messed up, it's going back. I'm not doing that. But just some unique things. Say, for instance, if the font was a little bit bigger and that wasn't their intention with the name of Dooney and Bourke, oh, I'm keeping that. But then some people might say, oh, that's a fake bag. No, you don't know anything about the bag. Like that troll coming in here saying what they was doing. I don't need anybody trolling me, trying to tell me some things about a bag they don't have a clue about. So yeah, I just try to be real cognizant of that. That's very true. It is like a birthmark, and I like how you put that. And you may have even encouraged me once upon a time in the comments about keeping the bag because it is unique. That little small defect, it's not going to hurt anything. Oh, so that happened to yours. Okay, okay. Yeah, and then once you carry it and everything and it starts to patina, that Florentine, you can't even tell. Or even how they said, like with the Florentine, you just rub it, your natural oils, just rub it into the bag and eventually it evens out. But if it's a big old scratch where you could tell that it went through, no, send that back. Somebody did something wrong with that. So you do have to be mindful of just the uniqueness of the defect. And because I know we spend our monies for this and we want perfection, but not everything is going to be perfect. Because if it is, let me tell you this, because even with Birkin bags, those bags are going to be perfected. You're paying thousands upon thousands of dollars for it. So they're going to make sure everything is in place. I've never had a Birkin. I don't plan on having one, but I've watched videos and I've heard the stories. I've never heard anything just negative. I mean, I could have missed that, but um, the bags are going to be perfected. I'm not worried about that with Dooney and Bourke. These are not cheap bags. These bags are not poorly made and assembled. They're not, because if they're still working to have this relationship partnership with the Italian um artisans or what have you, artisans or whatever they call them in Italy, if they're still working with these people and they're producing these bags, I mean, this is wonderful. That's the mecca of leather. That's the mecca of the fashion world. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. These are wonderful bags to have in your collection in your life. They really are. I carrying my with me carrying my drawstring this week, I carried it every day. And that beautiful smell of that Florentine leather was just like, ooh, I love this bag. I really do. And it's just fun. So yeah, I don't get caught up in all of that. The inconsistencies are perfection. They really are. They really are. But there are some bags that I'm just like, no, y'all need to fix that. So I'm sending it back to Dooney and they are going to fix it. And that has happened on two occasions. And sometimes, because remember, these people are doing this by hand. They're doing this, not a machine that's doing this. This is being done by hand. And so sometimes you may have the thread may not have had or be sewn to perfection. And so that does need to be fixed. I've had that happen. I sent it back because my strap came off of one of my crossbodies. I sent it back and they replaced it. Things happen, y'all. Things happen. Yeah, I might be that rude customer too with that. So no, I'm good. This keeps me humbled and appreciative of something that's good. I recently threw away a bag that I acquired some years ago from Nine West. It was cute. It was a cute purple hobo with the basket weave front. It was a beautiful bag. That's pleather. That wasn't supposed to be lasting a lifetime. I tell y'all, when I pulled that bag out, it was falling apart and just like, ugh. I was like, no, I can let that go. I mean, it has some history with it, but I'm not keeping that bag for why? Why would I keep that? That needs to go in the trash. It was nothing that was salvageable. It's gone. It's gone. And that's why it is with some of the bags. So I've upgraded. I'm not getting pleather bags, fake bags. Some bags are cute. The vegan leather bags are cute. I want to see what the longevity of those bags are. I haven't brought back out my Telfar bags. Telfar has this wonderful thing going on. If y'all have elected to get a Telfar bag, I would suggest that you do, because I think that those resale values are really, really great. Um, but even still, he continues to re-innovate Telfar Clemmings. He continues to reiterate. Lord, I didn't put two words together. He continues to reimagine the way that he is electing to market his bags and sell them. People, they're in high demand, but he gives opportunities for those bags. So the resale on that is they're good. They really are good. Even right now, he's still selling the bags at a decent, reasonable price. So if y'all into Telfar bags, I haven't really talked about it lately. Maybe I'll do a different spin on my next live where I'm talking about some other bags once more. And I may bring back my Telfar because I have 4 pieces from the Telfar collection. And I really would like a couple of more bags from that. Yeah, I'm seeing that. The PVC bags. I like that. I do like it. There is this bag though that comes from Chanel that is a drawstring that I've seen in these ads on Instagram. And I was like, Lord, if I had $8,000 to just throw away, maybe so, but I don't. But it's a beautiful bag. But I do see the PVCs hidden up a lot in a lot of the designer bag world. And that's fine. I'm not never gonna be able to afford it unless somebody just give it to me. And I say I'm never going to be able to afford it because I just choose to buy multiple bags for that one price. So you say a bag is $2,000. How many Dooney bags can I get with it? A lot. I could possibly get every plum wine colored bag right now for that price, especially with the sales going on. So no, thank you. I like to have lots for that money. All right, y'all. It is 2 hours. This is the longest time I've been on, and I am done, y'all. I am done for today. I appreciate you all for coming in and sticking with me this long. I had fun. If y'all don't have any other questions or comments about some of the bags that are on sale, I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm trying to go back through some of these sales that's on Dooney. Oh, I did miss a bag. Like I have here. I'm your Dooney and Bourke enabler. One more bag, y'all. One more bag. Because I talked about the your luggage selection, I failed to mention this particular bag. I don't have it in my collection, however, you should get it in yours. And that is this nylon carry-all. It's on sale with the code Black Friday for $155. I think in my mind from just looking at this, it might be a little bit bigger than the weekender. It comes in black, 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 red, what is this? Khaki and navy. It's like a duffel bag. If you have like I said, you know someone that likes to travel, this will be a great bag for them, especially a male. This is a wonderful male bag. So if you and your husband going out traveling overnight, I think this would be a good selection for him to have his own bags. Um, but yeah, 155, regular price 448. Y'all check that out. Check that out this week. I love Dooney is really doing some really good sales. I'm hoping that they will drop some other bags this week or drop these prices. Now, stay tuned. If they drop these prices, I'm hitting up this live without notice. Because I really want to keep you all informed with that. Stay on the lookout for my community tabs this week. I'm going to go back and post some things on there for whatever sales I may see on either of these channels, Dooney.com or ilovedooney.com. And then I might throw some QVC stuff out there. They really don't come down on the price, but hey, if it's a bag that's an exclusive and you really want it, I will put that out there as well. But you all have a wonderful week. If you are on vacation, that is great for you. Enjoy your vacation this week. Be thankful. Be reflective of the things that you have overcome this year thus far, because this has not been a real easy year probably for a lot of people, but you're still here. You're still here by God's grace, and be mindful of that. Stay focused on God, and he will take care of the things that needs to happen in your world. I promise you that. That is the truth of the matter. And y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family, friends, or just being with your loved ones and being quiet, and just takes that time, that self-care, just to do what you need to do. And I'll hit you all back up this week, and if there's some sales, some better parts of these sales going on, I will let you know. So y'all have a good one. Bye.